Hi guys, this is Ashley from Tia's Company _1 back with another reading on Remy Ma and how she feels about Nicki Minaj 3 years after Shether, since she's been relevant musically. Let's see how Remy Ma feels. Let's see what's going on in Remy Ma's world. I haven't really heard anything about Remy Ma in a long time. Since When's the last thing I heard about Remy? Oh, that she had a baby. That's the last thing that I knew about Remy. Before we get into the reading, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. This reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only, and we about to get into it, okay? So I just pulled these cards. I actually pulled a lot of cards from Remy Ma and how she feels about Nicki, which I don't know could be a good or bad thing. So we will see. But the first card that I got for how Remy Ma feels about Nicki Minaj is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm getting from this card is that Nicki and Remy Ma were supposed to do a song together. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. This is just what I'm getting from the cards. That it really wasn't supposed to turn out this way. How they're like no longer cool. I'm seeing that Nicki had extended an olive branch to Remy when she got out of prison. And so I think when Shether dropped, I think Nicki was kind of confused as to Remy Ma's motives were, because she had reached out to Remy and Remy was going on all their interviews and saying, oh, you know, me and Nicki are cool. Me and Nicki are cool. And then 2 weeks later, Shether drops. So what I'm getting here is they were supposed to collaborate. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, Barbs, but that's what I'm getting from the cards. Like, we could have had a Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma record, okay, in 2017. Now, I'm not a big Remy Ma fan, so I don't really care that the record didn't come out. If anything, I would have rather had a Little Kim and Nicki Minaj record. Or maybe a Nicki Minaj and Queen Latifah or Salt and Pepper. I'm not really a Remy Ma fan. I would rather have Nicki Minaj and Eve. Now, I like Eve, Nicki Minaj and Missy Elliott. That would have been fire. Missy Elliott and Nicki Minaj, that would have been fire. That definitely would have been fire, okay? Now we got the Devil card. Oh, okay. So we got the Devil card in reverse. And what I'm getting from this card is that Remy Ma didn't have good intentions when doing the Shether record. It had already been proven that she allegedly got paid $250,000 by a certain record label to diss Nicki. People have came out and admitted that a certain record label approached them and asked them to diss Nicki Minaj and they would give them money. So she already didn't have good intentions, okay? So it was really about the money. Now, to me, $250,000 is not a lot of money. I mean, for us regular people, it is. $250,000 is good for your regular folk people, like me and you, or, you know, my neighbor, who else? But when you're a celebrity, $250,000 can go by fast. Now, I know Remy Ma's not an A-list celebrity. She's not a B-list celebrity. She may not even really be C. But when you gotta pay for hair and makeup, which I know that Remy Ma does, hair and makeup, you gotta pay for a stylist, you gotta pay for travel and flights, $250,000 can go by fast. Okay, and I know maybe, I don't know if Papoose is her manager still, so maybe he works for free, but $250,000 for a celebrity is not a lot of money when you count all the extra expenses that they have. Now, I know Nicki, $250,000 is probably nothing to her, but I don't know why Remy Ma did it for that amount, considering that, you know, what her expenses are. Maybe she thought that was a lot of money. I would feel like for a celebrity like her, it wouldn't be, because, you know, when you count everything you have to pay for, then what are you really left with? When you have to pay your assistant, your manager, if it's papoose or not, hair and makeup, you know, wardrobe. And I know she doesn't do a lot, but I'm sure she has to pay for stuff like that for Love and Hip Hop, at least. So when you count all of that, is it really worth it? My opinion, no. But whatever. Let's go on, because this video is going to get long. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from this card is that Remy does want to release music, but her label doesn't want her to. Now, I don't remember if she's ever released singles after Shether. I believe she did, but don't quote me. But I believe she released a few singles after Shether, and I guess they just weren't as successful. And the way the label is looking at it is, if the singles are not successful, then the album probably won't be successful. And so they don't want to put money behind Remy Ma, okay? Now, she might have went independent, but still, I'm getting that she still has some sort of contract with some sort of label. That's what I'm getting from the cards. Now, don't quote me, but I'm just getting that she still has some sort of contract. Whether, you know, there are independent labels out there. So she still has some sort of contract where they don't want her to release an album yet, only because the singles that she released haven't been, I guess they weren't hits, or they didn't do well on the charts. Okay, so 10 of Wands. So I do see that Remy Ma is definitely regretful for doing Shether, which I'm not really shocked about. It would be stupid for you not to be regretful, because it didn't help you at all. But I do see that she is very regretful for doing Shether. She thought she was going to, I guess I would say, replace or take over female rap after she dissed Nicki. So I do see that she's regretful because things did not work out in her favor like she thought it would, okay? Okay, so the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't know who this could be, but somebody was in her ear telling her that she was going to be the new queen of rap. Now, I don't know if this was Papoose. I don't know if this was Fat Joe. But somebody was in her ear telling her that she was going to be the new queen of rap. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from this card, which is actually kind of funny if you compare careers. But the Three of Swords. So what I'm getting from this card is that it's almost like they have, I feel like Remy Ma and Papoose have some sort of infatuation with Nicki. And what I mean is they don't want to have sex with her. That's not what I mean. I just mean they are very like, they're like, how is she still around? And that's really how it is. Like, they're like, how is she still around? Like, how is she getting 2 number ones? She been in the game how long? Why is she still on top? Like, they're just questioning, like, what's going on, okay? They're like, well, how is this possible? How is she still getting features and still charting? It's been so long. She's been in the game for almost 15 years. So that's what I mean, their infatuation. Like, they just question so many things in regards to Nicki because they're so confused about how she's able to still remain so relevant so many years in the game. So that's what I mean when infatuation. I don't mean that they want to have sex with her or a threesome or anything like that. Okay, so the Queen of Wands in reverse. So Remy Ma still thinks she has a career, which is kind of funny. She still thinks that she's able to put out hits. When that happens, hopefully I will still be alive. because I don't see her putting out any hits in the next couple of years. Not even one. I don't see Remy Ma having any type of mainstream hit, an urban hit, nothing. I don't see her having no type of hits. But she really believes that she can do it. Like, she believes that if she finds the right song and the right feature, that she'll be able to have a hit song on the charts on Billboard. Okay, so then we have the Six of Swords. So Remy Ma has also been contemplating retirement. What I'm getting from this card is that she doesn't even really want to do love and hip hop anymore. She's tired of love and hip hop. She don't really want to do rap. But she might have a contract agreement. But she just really wants to have another child, I'm seeing, and she just kind of wants to settle down. And what I mean by settle down, because she's kind of already settled, I mean by, like, she wants to move to, like, a small town and just, stay at home with Pap and their daughter. What I'm getting is just, like, she wants to put out an album, but then she sees that it hasn't been successful. Like, her singles haven't been successful. And she just really is tired of being the underdog. So she's like, you know what, fine, I might as well retire. I don't even see that she really wants to do love and hip hop. But she will do love and hip hop. Because love and hip hop comes with a bag. But she doesn't really want to do it. See, if you have to do something versus you want to do. Remy Ma can't really afford to retire fully. I mean, she could take off months at a time, but to never work again, I don't think Remy Ma could afford to do that. But she can definitely take off months at a time. Like, she doesn't have to work every single day, obviously, or work a 9 to 5, but she can't work. She cannot go years without working because she has to have income. And love and hip hop brings income. An album would bring some income. Okay? So the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I'm seeing here is that Shether record, that song was already planned years ago. So she already had a disc waiting for Nicki, okay? She was waiting for Nicki to throw shots, or she was waiting for an excuse to use for the reason why she would be mad at Nicki. That's why she used, oh, Nicki, you've been stopping my bags. But what I'm seeing here is that she's been plotting this since she was in prison. I'm also seeing that she did write the Shether record. Papoose helped, but she did write some of the Shether record. Papoose definitely helped, but she did write it. Okay, like, because she started writing this when she was in prison. Okay, so then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is that Nicki really don't feel no type of way towards Remy Ma. She actually feels bad for Remy Ma. That's what I'm getting from this card. If I'm getting that Nicki actually kind of feels bad for Remy. She feels like she might have been told things by certain executives, and that those things never came in fruition. So she's saying, like, she feels bad that, Remy Ma was sold a dream and that it never really came to pass. Like, she was probably told, like, oh, you're going to be the next, you're going to be up next, and Nicki's going to be out of here. So Nicki actually does feel bad for her. The Moon card in reverse. So what I'm getting here is that Papoose and Remy, they're still very much jealous of Nicki Minaj's success. They're very much jealous of her. I do see that they still do kind of watch what she does. I think Nicki already revealed that Papoose lurks on her Instagram. I'm seeing that he still does. Like, he still lurks just to see what she's dropping. Okay, he just wants to see, oh, she's dropping this record. Oh, she got a song with this person. He's just keeping tabs on her. Okay, so then we have the Chariot card, okay? So what I'm getting from this card is that Remy Ma thought she was gonna have a lot of big collaborations, and those collaborations never came to fruition. I'm getting that she thought she was gonna collaborate with Cardi B. She thought she was gonna collaborate with Rihanna, all the people that were up against Nicki. She thought she was gonna have more records with Jay-Z. She thought she was gonna have more records with Meek Mill. She thought she was going to have a lot of big name features, okay? So that's what I'm getting from this card, that she thought she was going to have a lot of big name features on this album, and that never happened. I don't even think she put out an album. Did she put out an album after she did? I don't even think she did that. This would be her first if she does put out an album. The Hangman in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting from this card is that Fat Joe regrets gassing Remy to do the Shether record. I see that he confided in her, and she confided in Fat Joe about the whole Nicki Minaj thing, like if she should do the diss record. And he feels like he kind of gassed her to do it, and he's very regretful for that, okay? The Four of Cups, okay? So what I'm getting from this card is that Remy has thought about reaching out to Nicki, trying to square away the issues, but her pride won't let her. She has thought about reaching out to Nicki to square away some issues that she may have had. One-sided issues, I might say. But, you know, she might have really felt like Nicki really was stopping her bag. Maybe people were telling her that. But her pride won't let her. But she thought about reaching out to Nicki. Maybe she will, okay? The Ace of Cups in reverse. So, what I'm getting from this card is that Nicki had presented a few opportunities to Remy, and for whatever reason, Remy didn't take them. I'm seeing that other than the song that Nicki asked her to get on, for what I'm getting from the cards, I'm also saying that Nicki asked her to do certain things, like, oh, we should do a show together. Oh, you know, you want me to help you with some songs on your album? Like, she had really extended an olive branch to Remy. Remy kind of just, like, dogged her out, basically. So, the Queen of Cups. So, what I'm getting from this card is that Nicki doesn't really hold any grudges for Remy. She's trying to take the higher approach, just being the bigger person. Now that it's been years later, I don't see she would be against meeting up with Remy Ma or talking behind the scenes, but I don't see them ever really collaborating. At least not right now. I don't see them ever really collaborating or doing anything business-wise together, because Nicki already extended, you know, an olive branch when Remy Ma got out of prison. Okay, so then we have this card, and what I'm getting here is that somebody, let's just say, you know whose husband, you know who I'm talking about when I say you know who, he knew about the record. So this is him, because he does business dealings with Fat Joe, so he knew about the record. He didn't really say anything to Nicki. He knew about the record before it even came out. He didn't say anything to Nicki. So that all right there should just tell you, that should just tell you everything. Okay, so Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so even though Shether didn't work out, Remy still has a lot of other records for Nicki Minaj, diss records that have not been released. What I'm getting from this card is that Remy thought Nicki was going to respond sooner. So, you know, if Nicki responded, then she was going to put out another record. Nicki responded, she was going to put out another record. And since Nicki really didn't give her the time of day until, like, No Frost, which was, like, 2 or 3 weeks later, you know, it didn't really make sense for Remy Ma to really keep putting out records dissing Nicki Minaj. Also, the No Frauds song was a little bit more successful than Shether, because it actually made it to Billboard. I don't think Shether made it to Billboard. And I also think that it got blocked from radio. If I don't quote me, but I believe that Shether did get blocked from radio. Like, she used a sample, so she wasn't able to make money off of it. Okay, so then here's the deaf card in reverse. Now, the deaf card doesn't mean deaf. The deaf card really means that their relationship is never going to be the same. Like, even if they get back cool, Nicki's never really going to fully forgive Remy Ma. Like, that really hurt her feelings. Like, she's like, damn, like, I did the right thing. I showed you love. I didn't even have to do that. And this is how you repay me. So their relationship is never going to be kumbaya. Okay, so then I got 8 of Pentacles. And what I'm getting from this card is that Remy Ma is trying to plan for her future. She's trying to take a different approach to life, and she's trying to plan her future so that way she is, financially stable, okay? So she's trying to plan her future. That doesn't mean that she can retire, because I don't believe she can fully without doing something, whether it's investments, talk show, whatever. But she's definitely trying to plan her future, okay? So that was the reading for how Remy Ma feels about Nicki Minaj and how Nicki feels about Remy 3 years later after Shether. If you like the reading, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. This reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only, and I hope you have a great day.